Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And guys, the news is fantastic for former President Donald Trump. Not so great for Kamala Harris. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe, absolutely free. It really helps us out. You know, I've told you before that Kamala Harris and the Democrats need certain core constituencies in order to be victorious in November. Among those were black voters, female voters, young voters, and Hispanic voters. Here's the news. She's cratering with all of those groups, but none as pronounced as the Hispanic voters. For the first time in any time I can remember, maybe in history, a Republican, namely former President Donald Trump, is actually ahead with Hispanic voters, and by 11 points. 11 points in this poll. That is unheard of for a Republican. So all those talk about he's a racist, he's this and that, it failed. You failed. You failed, Miss Harris. And it's going to show in the election. Now, is it enough for him to be victorious? Well, if these numbers are correct, I would say yes. I would say a landslide if this is correct. But we're going to see. We're going to see in November. And right now, I'd much rather be in the spot that former President Trump is in than the spot Vice President Harris is in. I want you guys to take a look at this video, hear about this poll, and let me know what you think in the comments.
For time. Brooke Singman is here with the details. Hi, Brooke.
Hi, good morning, guys. Yeah, former President Donald Trump continuing his election push today. He's making huge gains with traditionally Democrat voting blocs. So the former president is now leading the VP by 11 points with Latino voters, according to a new USA Today and Suffolk University poll. That same poll is showing Harris's support among black voters is reaching historic lows for a Democratic presidential nominee, with just 72% of likely black voters supporting the vice president. Meanwhile, 57% of voters do not believe Harris has done enough to explain her specific policies as she tries to distance herself from President Biden. Listen.
First of all, I will say that it is a metaphor that is meant to also describe my intention to embark on a new generation of leadership. And needless to say, mine will not be a continuation of the Biden administration. I bring to it my own ideas, my own experiences.
VP Harris will be in Washington, D.C. today and does not have any campaign events on her schedule. Meanwhile, Trump will be holding a roundtable with Latino leaders in Miami, Florida, before traveling to Greensboro, North Carolina for a rally. Trump spent yesterday in North Carolina as well, touring the devastation from Hurricane Helene before speaking to faith leaders.
We have to stop it once and for all. We want a landslide that is too big to rig. Too big to rig. Early voting is underway, so you know what you have to do. So Christians, get everyone you know and vote. You have to vote, or we're not going to have the life that we should have, a life of prosperity and hope, a life of beauty. We're not going to have it. We're going to be fighting for our lives.
Trump's rally in North Carolina today will be his fourth campaign event in the state in 48 hours. And guys, for people saying he's exhausted, it really does not seem like that. He's go, go, go until Election Day.
All right, Brooke Singman live for us. Brooke, thank you so much. A Pennsylvania mom who was served by former President Trump during his McDonald's campaign stop is speaking out after her exchange